I'm interviewing Jamie Daniels, who works in technology-enhanced learning, and he's been designing a really exciting virtual reality app. So Jamie, tell us about this app you've been developing and about what's in this box that you're sending out to students.
Okay, we're delivering these headsets to students. So I'll show you how it works. I'll take it out of the box, simply unclip and push it out, and then it just takes a standard phone, which you pop in there, and then essentially you look through the headset, and you're in a virtual world.
Wow.
The idea is that we're creating a presentation environment for students to give presentations. They'll see a virtual audience, and they'll see a classroom, and it gives them a sort of a sense of giving a presentation for real, hopefully generating the nerves and everything that goes with giving presentations.
Wow. So this is a key skill for students because this is part of W360, the third year law level.
That's right, yeah.
Although obviously it could apply to lots of different sorts of areas. But how great, because it's very difficult in a distance environment to get that experience of actually presenting to a group. But how does it work then in terms of the practicalities? I mean, if you're standing alone in your bedroom feeling nervous about doing things, how might it work then for students? How might they experience this virtual world?
The idea is it's completely immersive. So once you put on the headphones, you're looking through the headset, you can see nothing but the world that we've created. So you walk into a classroom and it feels like you're walking into a real classroom. You see all the students sitting there at the desks. They'll all behave depending on your reaction. So if you don't make eye contact with any of them, they'll all start getting bored. They might start chatting. They might even heckle you. And it just gives a sense of that kind of realism. So you should be not aware that you're standing in your room. You should be completely shut off.
And immersed in this new world.
That's right.
So what happens then? Students will give their presentation to the audience and then they might ask questions, might they? Or heckle or get bored and leave? So they're really responding to that. How do you develop then something like this technology that will react to what the student is saying?
Essentially, we're picking up a student's gaze. We're picking up what they're saying. So essentially, each individual audience member around the room is responding based on what you're doing. When the students finish, that they can watch a replay, so they can actually become an audience member.
Wow.
And they can see their presentation from an audience perspective. So they'll be sitting in the middle of the audience, and they can see their own an avatar representation of themselves speaking back, and they'll hear their voice, and then they can assess how they did.
That's fantastic. So it's not just about offering a poorer substitute to our students being able to be in a classroom, but actually an opportunity to actually experience what their presentation was like.
Yeah, we're trying to give an opportunity that anybody in any kind of university could benefit from. And that's the ability to give presentations without actually having to give a presentation. It's just for your own benefit, for your own use. It doesn't go anywhere. You can save the recordings if you want to and share them with other people, but it's really for your own benefit to learn what you do and maybe in presentations that you don't even realise. When we've been trying it with other people, people have found they've stared at their own presentation slides for too long, basically turning their back on the audience and not even realised it. Yet when they watch it back, they can see really obviously what they're doing, and they can see the fact that everyone's getting bored because nobody wants to look at the back of somebody's head.
Absolutely, and it's something that is so rare that you get the experience, because often you think, oh, I don't want to watch a recording of myself, even if it was recorded. But like you say, some of those things that you do can be quite off-putting. So this obviously has a lot wider application than just W360. I mean, in terms of the value of being able to see yourself presenting and also having the experience of being able to present. Where do you see this then in terms of the future?
I think this app could have a lot of potential to be used in all sorts of things, everything from interview skills. I say we do presentations now, but they're law focused, but the subject could be anything. So it could be used in a variety of situations, anywhere where you're sort of giving a kind of a presentation, or you're being expected to do something live, maybe filming an interview, just to get some practice on it in your own kind of safe space.
And what other things are you working on then, Jamie, when you're not doing apps like this?
Well, I'm doing another virtual reality app, but mainly my job is to explore the possibilities of new technology. So at the moment, it's all about virtual reality. What move on to next might be whatever comes after virtual reality. Or
How
after
exciting.
mainstream.
Excellent. Well, thank you for filling us in.
Okay.